Alright, y'all, I'm coming to y'all with another video, and I'm gonna just kind of, go back to the video I made the other day about the Star Wars Battlefront 3 situation and the whole entire gaming industry situation. And I just want to just come out and say that I will always speak my mind. Whatever I have to say, I'm gonna say it. I'm just being real. I'm not gonna be quiet about something. If there's something that needs to get addressed, I'm gonna come out and speak my mind. Whether if EA, Activision, Ubisoft fucks up, Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, if they fuck up, I'm gonna come out and speak my mind. If there is freaking bad business practices that's going on inside this gaming industry, I'm going to come out and speak my mind. And at the same time, I'm going to vote with my wallet. And by me voting my wallet, I wait until I get a pre-owned game. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to buy the game at all, because everybody knows, well, hopefully everybody knows that whenever you buy a pre-owned game, the retailers take the profit. So basically, you send a message to the gaming industry if you never buy their games brand new. Just being real. But with this whole entire Star Wars Battlefront 3 situation, I just feel that it's kind of fucked up that there is no single player campaign, and it doesn't surprise me because that's just how this generation is starting to come about. We already got Titanfall, it's an online only game. Destiny's an online only game, which I was highly disappointed in both of those. I bought those brand new day one, $60. I got fucked in the ass. I got, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and yes, shame on me. And I got fucked in the ass. And yes, after that, I was like, no more. I can't keep doing this shit. So I started buying shit pre-owned. I started going, waiting at least 2-3 months after the game comes out, because games like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, these AAA games, the price goes down really fast after a couple of months, and that's what I do. I wait because I got a lot of backlog games that I'm playing now, so that's why I wait until maybe a couple of months after the game release, because the hype of those games is gonna be shattered. Basically, I waited for Malcolm Knight. I waited for Battlefield Hardline. I waited for freaking what's the name of that game? I just bought it. Oh yeah, Aliens Isolation, Far Cry, 4. I waited for those games, and I got those games at a bargain bin, spent probably between $25 to $35, and I was satisfied with my purchase because I already know that those games got content that's locked on a disc, and it was supposed to be in the original game. Just like how Star Wars Battlefront 3, I know some people said that you can't judge right now because you don't know exactly what you're getting. Yeah, I know exactly what we're getting, and it's if you want to compare the Halo 5 the Guardians game versus Star Wars Battlefront 3, y'all could talk about the microtransactions with the Halo 5, but with the maps and ongoing free DLC that's coming to Halo 5, is outdoing Star Wars Battlefront. And guess what? Halo 5 comes with a single player campaign mode in which you can play up to 4 people, in which I thought that was pretty cool. And I rather spend my $60 on Halo so I get more out of it, single player and multiplayer. But with Star Wars Battlefront 3, you only have the multiplayer. That's it, and it's $60. Any online only games, it should not be $60. That's just my opinion, because it's gonna be a whole bunch of locked content that's supposed to be in the original game, and the $50 season pass is what, 4 packs, 4 different packs for what, $50, in which I feel that they should have freaking gave away some of that content, since the game it doesn't even have a freaking single player campaign mode. And as you can tell with the picture that is shown, that this game is missing a lot of content versus the previous Star Wars Battlefront game, in which is pathetic. It's sad and it's pathetic, and people still got control about them. But if you don't want it, if you don't like it, then just don't buy it. Got people talking about they tired of people complaining because you ain't gonna buy it. No way. So that's not the point that I'm trying to say. The point is, you let the gaming industry know your frustration. Just like how Everybody let Square Enix know, oh yeah, they let them have it with that augment situation with the pre-orders. Like, that was fucked up what Square Enix tried to do. They hurry up and canned that because people was pissed. You know what people did? They spoke up. They spoke up. They was not being quiet about that situation because it's a game that's highly anticipated. You know, I really am a huge fan of Deus Ex, and it's a really good game. And they are game up by freaking, you know, with this augment. You can augment your freaking pre-orders. They taking freaking content out the goddamn game, and it's freaking pathetic. You know, look at the freaking Nintendo Wii U situation with everybody thought we was gonna get a Metroid game. You know, it's been teased for the last couple of years, and what we get, a Prime Federation Force. That was nothing but damage control coming from Nintendo, and people spoke up. Go to the YouTube channel now. The Metro Prime Federation Force video. It's still, I believe that video has well over 100,000 dislikes, and it was like probably like 3 or 4 months ago. Last time I even checked it out, over 100,000. That tells you that, you know, majority of the Nintendo fans did not want that game. They want a true HD Metroid game, Metroid Prime game that we, you know, was supposed to get on the Wii U. You know, shooters are very popular these days. Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefields, you know, Titanfall, Destiny, Killzone. Shooters are very, very popular, and Nintendo still wants to do what Nintendo wants to do. That's why Wii U is not selling, because the consumers are frustrated. A lot of consumers spoke out, just like I spoke out, in which a lot of Nintendo fans, a lot of Nintendo people out there just don't like me because I'm actually freaking speaking my mind. I speak my mind, and I don't freaking, you know, and I don't freaking support the bullshit. You know, it's a few games that I wanted to buy, but I was like, nah, fuck that bullshit. I'm not gonna buy it. Yes, and I know people talking about, yes, I bought Splatoon, whatever. They using that as their argument. Okay, yeah, Splatoon was not worth $60 at launch, but my wife wanted the game. I bought the game, and I knew that the game was getting a bunch of content over the months. And right now, the game is worth $60. And guess what? It does not have a season pass. And guess what? It is still getting new maps, new weapons, all that, as I'm speaking right now. So y'all tell me this: will EA will continuously give y'all new maps, new weapons, new skins as months progress? Hell no. All you getting is microtransactions, DLC, DLC, DLC. That's all you getting. So that's my argument with Splatoon. Take it with a grain of salt because I don't give a fuck. And that's one thing I could give to Nintendo. Yes, it was fucked up on how they released the game half-assed, and over the summer. The reason why they did that, because they wanted to keep people playing Splatoon over summer since the Wii was dry. Yes, it was very, very dry, and that's why they did that. And right now, the game is it's worth $60. And yeah, guess what? It has a single-player campaign mode. I know a lot of people don't like the single-player campaign mode. They play the multiplayer majority of the times, but it's still there. Single-player campaign, the online multiplayer, you still continuously getting free maps and all that, and no season pass, no microtransactions. So, do y'all think EA is going to do what Nintendo did with Splatoon, with Star Wars Battlefront 3? Hell no. I'm pretty sure, yes, it's going to have more content on the game at day one, but over time, you think they're going to give away free stuff? Hell no. But like I'm saying, speak your goddamn mind. Don't freaking be quiet because, you know, people telling you to be quiet. Vote with your wallet, and also let the industry know that you are sick and tired of their bullshit. Because, oh yes, I know I am a small channel, and if I was a bigger channel, I'm pretty sure everybody would know who the fuck Real Gamer 27 is, because I don't take no shit. I don't. I'll rant about whatever. If whatever fuck up, I will rant about it. I'm just being dead right honest. And anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this whole entire Star Wars Battlefront situation with EA, you know, basically doing what EA usually do. And actually, they was doing all right. The past year, they was basically being under the radar, wasn't pulling those stupid ass business practices. But you know, with Battlefront, the price of the season pass, the no single player campaign mode like Battlefront 1 and 2 had, and taking a bunch of content out the game, as you can see with this picture that I'm showing you right now, it's telling you that this gaming industry is getting worse and worse and worse as these days goes by, and people still going to damage control and freaking defend it, in which is freaking terrible. And that's why I buy my games pre-owned, and that's just how it is. But y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this gaming industry in general. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And once again, this is your boy Game 27, and y'all have a good day.